Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Becky Budgets. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad that you're here. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. How are things in your life? I hope they are also going well. Things are busy for us. Just really busy, graduation busy, school busy, work life busy. So today we are working on my long-term savings binder. And the last time we stuffed this, we stuffed it for April. So this is our first May stuffing. Trying to get back in the swing of things, get back on budget, all the things. So let's just go ahead and jump in. We should have $304 today. So let's count it, make sure that's what we've got.
These are brand new 20s, and they're so stacked. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. Okay, 140. Those were so bad. All right, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 182, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. That's 300, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 304 today. Get it in the cash tray. Okay. There's so much more that goes so far back, but... Alright.
So let's see where we're starting off at. I just set this over here, now I'm going to move it away. Okay. I get all situated. All right, let's go ahead and start with our B. We skipped this, I think, the last two times. So let's see where we were at. Yellow. We're at yellow. Let's just go ahead and get our markers out so I don't have to dig. Let's do, I normally do 5. Let's do 10 because we didn't do it, I think, the last two times. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, remember 5, red, orange, yellow, green. So for those of you that are new, every time I color anything at all, it's worth $1. And so every little time I count, we're adding in 1. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 11. Because I don't want to leave it alone. I want to leave that one by itself, all lonely. Okay. 11. Let's add in 11 to this one. 10 and 11. How much do we have? So my B cover has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41. Okay, on to the next one. This is the Weather Savings Challenge. The first day of every month, you take the high temperature and you save that amount. So where did my black go? Okay, found it. So here where I'm at, like I said, the last time we saved was April. Every time I've saved the full month, I put a check mark at the top. So for April, we're good. May, it was 64 degrees was the high on the 1st. And my hope is that we will stuff this more than once this month. So I'm not going to put in that full amount. Let's do 25. And I feel like maybe I should write that down on here, so that next time I'm not guessing as to how much needs to go in here. All right, so with that, see how much we've saved so far. We have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, uh-oh, these are stuck, 34, 35, 36, 37. $237 so far. We aren't even 6 months in. Okay, so this can be found on my Ko-fi. It's a freebie. All right, no spend challenge, you guys. End of the year, field trips, science fairs, awards, ceremonies. I am struggling with my no spend, as you can see so far for March. So we are not going to do all of March. We are going to finish April for sure. And we left off on the 23rd, 24th, 26, 28, 29, and 30 were no spends. Days that I didn't spend any out of my normal budget. 23, 25, 27 were days that I did spend. So we're adding 15 in for sure. Let's go ahead and add in part of May. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We're going to stop there. The 4th was the one day that we didn't spend. Yeah, sad. I don't know what to say. All of the things are just coming up apparently this month, and I am struggling with it. So we're just gonna pay our amount and move on, because I don't know. We just need to do better. Do better in June. That's what I'm going with. Okay, so we are doing, let's see, what did I say? 23, 25, 27. So that's 15. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25. 25 and 15 is 40 if I'm adding correctly. But before we do that, let's write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So let's get our 40. Ooh. To be able to put that in. And cross this off because we're paying for all of April, and 25 into May. So for the no spend, also on my Ko-fi, for free, link down below, is 1. We're gonna have to separate these because that's gonna be hard. Let's try again. Okay, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. 245. So let's make sure that that's right. So we have 12, 11, 9, 12 times 5, 220 plus 25. 245, is that what I said? We're going to count that again. Nope, that's the Friday envelope. Let's count this again. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, 245, that is right. I love it when my maths, because it doesn't always math right. Okay, this is the 2026 Friday Savings Challenge. Every Friday of the month, you save the date in which it is. So we finished April. We did the 1st of May. Let's get the calculator back out. 23. Okay. Let's go ahead and do 8 and 15, which is 23, and the second, which is 25. And we'll add that in there. So we have the 8th, the 15th, and the 2nd of October. New 20 and a 5. Okay. So this Friday Savings Challenge is also on my Ko-fi, if I didn't already say that, for free, linked below. Okay, our Friday challenge so far has 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. 292. Well, I'm happy with that. Okay, next up is our May savings challenge. This is also on my Ko-fi. So I just decide how much I would like these to be. Each little image, and I write it in, and then we get a total. You can absolutely cut these up and make them be mini Mondays, or put them in a binder, you know, like this, where it has the sleeves, and just do it as a monthly challenge, because they will fit in an A6. Okay, let's see what we would like. So let's do big flowers and small flowers. 24 and 12 is 36. Okay, let's just make them both be worth $1. And I'm just gonna write 1. Okay, so let's just go across. Let's do 12, with the hopes that we will stuff 2 more times this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I bought a new hole punch, the little disc round hole punch. I had to buy a heavy duty one because I kind of killed my other one because I laminated, and then and then I tried to hole punch my things and it didn't work. So, you know, there's that. Okay. Well, it's here and we're good now. So let's color in 2 because I like to color in 2. This little Yeti, he's calling my name. Because he's so cute. OMG. Is he a Yeti? Are Yetis only white? And this is a Bigfoot. Or should he be a Yeti and he should be white and I'm coloring him brown? I feel like I need assistance in that. Please tell me below to clarify the cute little guy, what he is exactly. Okay, so each little icon, I just try to do 2 of the same color each time I do this. So each one is worth 5. We're gonna add in 10 today. This is also on my Ko-fi, free. This one has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Wow. So my goal is to get this done by the end of the year, and it will have 550. There's 110 icons, even though it's 100 plus. Okay, the birthday challenge. We really need this. And I am going to roll my normal, and then I'm going to probably take the funds out of here. Look at this. Is this not adorable? Is this not the cutest little thing you've ever seen? Before I do anything with it, you tell me what you think it is. Comment below what you think it is. Pause it. Comment. Good? Okay. It is a dice tower. You guys, is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I saw this and I had to make it. Okay, so we are going to roll the 6-sided die twice. And we'll add in whatever it is. So look at this. Oh, it's so freaking cute. Okay, sorry. I just saw it, needed it in my life. Oh my gosh, 2 6s. Okay, we're going to add in 12. Is that not the cutest little dice tower you've ever seen? It's the cutest dice tower I've ever seen. Okay, so we're going to add in 12. Which brings us up to 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76. Oh my God, that's so good. Okay, so my son's birthday is coming up, and I'm not going to say what he's getting, but he's finally told us what he would like for his birthday. I'm totally going to have to pull that to be able to get him his gift. So, after his birthday, I will tell you all what he received. But until then, yeah, we're just holding out. Okay, Sinking Fun Twist is actually one of my favorites. Let's go ahead and roll, because I want to use this and tell us, oh, I was going to say how many to count, but let's go with 1. Okay, so we're going to put 4 into childcare. Let's do it again. 3. 1, 2, 3. 7. And it's going to go into pantry restock. Oh, both of those are very nice. Okay. Let's start with childcare. And we are going to add in 4. So there's no change, so we're going to go ahead and do the ones. Add in our 4. And the other one was pantry restock for 7. And it doesn't have enough. So we'll get our ones in there too. This one now has 1, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. 164. Fantastic. All right, finish that one up. We will be coming back to this binder at the end because I always add funds into my envelope, my husband's envelope, and my kids' envelopes. Next up is Tetris Twisted. This is from Budgeting by Dina, US. I believe I got this off of her Ko-fi. It is not free. Look, I did change out from the huge stickers that I had. Apparently I didn't clean it up very well, but I did change it out to smaller ones. So it looks kind of clean, and we're starting over. All right, let's 2. 1, 2. All right, a line. So we're going to do a line. 4. Uh-oh. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to roll. And this has a pink instead of an orange, so if we get a pink, it means orange. Okay. So first is a line and it's worth 2. And what color? Yellow. So right now we're up to 4. And I like to do this 3 times, but I think we're only going to go twice today. 3. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a square. Okay. Okay. So that one is worth 1. And red is 3. So the first one was 2 and 4. And this one is 1 and 3, 4. Oh, 8. Okay.
And then once I get a row this way, that's worth $1, so I have that in too. We didn't do that today, but maybe next time. Or we might come back to this if we have a little bit extra. But right now, let's go ahead and
Let's do our 2 rolls. So we had 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, and 8. You guys, we should come back to the quarterly challenge because we're in the second quarter and we have not even remotely finished the first. Okay, Tetris Twisted has saved us 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Let's go back to the quarterly before I forget. And let's see. Ooh. So the quarterly savings challenge is in this easy cash weekly planner, 12 months of budgeting. This is by Celisa at Beautiful Budget Co. Or Beautifully Budgets. It's off of her Amazon is where I got this. Let's find a pin. And let's save. Let's do 20. We've saved nothing out of here, but we'll keep trying. It's okay. No rush. All right. Add in a 20. Now we have, they have to go the right, they'll have to go the same way, or I can't count. 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. I think that was supposed to save like 250. We have 54. We are not quite there yet. All right, 100 envelope. So someday I'll get this big in here. We are saving towards the 100 envelope because, you know, I found this and we're starting it off strong at 100. Let's add in 15. So we'll do a 10 and another 5. You can always come back if we have extra. Okay, so we have 20, 30, 40, 45. Okay, not quite halfway, but really not terrible considering I decided to do that right before vacation. What's next? So it's my book off of my, when I previously had a different budgeting. I never had a channel, but I did have a business where I sold on Etsy. And so this was my book. It actually is still on Amazon. And I am trying to do the penny challenge. So let's see. Trying is the key word because you see we've only put in 2. How much do we want to add? let's do this $4.69. And I'm going to put in a 5. Because I obviously don't have change sitting here to go into that. Okay. So if this is something you want, it has tons of savings challenges in it. It's on Amazon, but also linked below. Okay, and this one has 20. Okay, so up next is the most basic savings challenge book. This is also from Celisa at Beautiful Budgets, off of her Amazon. Okay, since it's a new book, let's just start with 10, because I'm not sure where we're at. So let's do 8 and 2. There's 8 and 2. Okay, so we're going to add in 10 into this one. All right, see what that gives us. All right, 50, 70, 80, 91, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 110, which is perfect because we've already finished one of the pages. It was worth 100. And at this point, I'm just going to leave it in there. I don't want to pull it. I'm not sure if you noticed that before that, I paused to talk to my children, and they had to set this out for me. Okay, so that does it for the book. I'm going to move that out of the way. We might bring that back. Before I forget, I need to add in 10 to my envelope, my husband's, and my kids. See what that brings us up to. So every time I stuff my long-term savings, I add 10 into these envelopes. So there's 50, 60, 70, 5. If you like this black bow binder kit, it's part of my Ko-fi membership. It was January's binder kit, but if you become a member, you can still access that. Okay, so this one, my son, has 50, 60, 70, and 5. Mine, come on, there we go. So I have 50, 60, 70. My husband is also going to get 10. And he has 50, 60, 70. Okay. So I think that does it for this one. I don't know that we'll be getting back in there. Let's see. We missed this one. Jordan Budgets, $50 a month. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. All right, let's go 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 24. Oh, dang, we had more than I thought because those were stuck together so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's right. And I've paper clipped that because these are completed. So 24. Well, it works out that we have extra here. Okay, let's color in 2 more of these. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue. All right, what can we color that's purple? Purple. Purple's what we're missing. Okay, this one says color me. It's a little notebook or binder. Okay, there's one. And one more. Let's do this chef's hat because it can't be white. And I'm not sure what other color to color it. Okay, so we're gonna add in 10. I don't want to close that. I don't want to close that because I'm sure it's still wet. Icon. All right, that brings us up to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. And let's do another one here because I know what he wants for his birthday. 3. Let's see what's in there. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I think we just have to roll again so we can use a 20. Okay. And that's perfect, actually. Let's add in our 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 is 20, so we can, that's perfect. Okay. So we have 22, it looks like. Let's go ahead and roll again. 3. One more. 3. Too bad we don't have a 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's quit there. So this now has 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Okay. And then the rest of the funds I have a plan for. Get that out of here. Okay, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that's perfect. So this doesn't have a dashboard, but I'll get one made. These are the most basic challenge ever. This I think is actually 2 different sets, but they are from Celisa at Beautiful Budgets. That is, it's the same as this. So she actually came out with these before she came out with the book. But I found these in my stash as I was cleaning. So let's pick one and work on it. Okay, this one saves 27. This one saves 120. Roll and save 175. 90. Roll and saves 420. That's not in my budget. 45. Let's do this. 90. And I just want to work my way through these. So what did I say we had? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we're going to put all of that in there. And 16. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Orange, yellow, green. You'd think I planned that. Didn't plan that. All right. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. All right, we are ready. And hopefully next time I'll have a dashboard made for it. All right, you guys, that was long, actually. But much needed to finally get that going. I feel better about that, and I'm hoping to stuff this on a more regular basis, so that's perfect. All right, so that was the long-term savings binder. My plan is to be back soon to stuff that again really quickly. Please give this video a like and the channel a follow. And please share this with anyone that you think may need some support or guidance in stuffing their own binders. I appreciate you guys for being here so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.